Okay, this is Fat B, man. And what we done, we put the cell in here, we put a cell in here, we went to a parent hive. We shook a bunch of bees in the lid. We used the lid as an emergency way to find the queen in case you miss them over here. And now all we have is a small hole here. See the small hole? We got a queen cell here, we got a queen cell here. We're letting these bees feed up to it, and they're feeding into these holes. Now what's going to happen is all the old field bees, they're going back to the parent hive, which by the way is 20 feet away from where I'm sitting, or sitting right here. So I'm not moving these down the road 2 miles or 10 miles. All the field bees are going to migrate back. And what we're going to have here, we got honey in there, we got some drawed comb, and some new comb with just a starter strip with a queen cell. This is going to be a hatched out queen, and then these are strictly for mating. So all these bees here, basically you set this up with a cup of bees. But I know these are older bees, and there's only going to be about 15% of these that are going to be nurse bees, which would be unable to fly back to that hive 20-25 feet away. And you can see, I just shook these bees, and I'm just moving them right along with my finger. They're very docile. Just about any time I come out here work these hives. And I see these, they're slowly migrating to the hive. This is just one way to set up a queen mating box. I mean, there's a lot of ways. This is not the only way. This is one way. I mean, there's a lot of ways. When we set up several hundred of these, we take a 5-gallon bucket and we put about 4 to 5 inches in, and we literally take a cup and dip in there. See, these got honey on them. We're in an extreme honey flow. They're all wet, glistening. When you dip that cup in there, the bees ain't gonna fly, and you just dump a cup in each hive. Go along. You set up 100 hives like that. You just keep about 4 to 5 inches in your bucket.
Of bees?
Of bees. And see, right now, we're getting into about 5 o'clock right now, 6 o'clock, so most of these bees are gonna be here in the morning. As you can see, there's very few. You got your smoker here? We'll smoke them a little bit, and you can see they're not gonna fly because they're coated in honey. This is just one of the ways to skin the cat.
There's a lot of nectar on them. You can see it. They got a little glisten.
We're going to shoot some more videos in different sections to show you how to set these things up. These is not the best way to make your queens for a sideliner. If you just need a half a dozen queens, your best bet is a 5-frame nuc. That way, if they start making a lot of honey, you add another box, another box. These are strictly for mating queens. You got to go in these boxes 2 to 3 times a day. If you don't, they're either starving the next day or they're honey bound, because you just got a small area where they can store in. And bees are only going to do 2 things: multiply, store honey. Now, if you enjoy the videos, send a donation. You got free tutoring online. Appreciate it.